Imagine a world where the echoes of Roman legions didn't just reverberate across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, but across an entirely new ocean. For centuries, the vast Atlantic was an impenetrable mystery, a terrifying expanse beyond the known world. Ancient maps faded into blank space where the ocean began, and sailors whispered stories about endless waters and unseen dangers lurking beyond the horizon. But what if, at the height of its power, the Roman Empire, driven by ambition, curiosity, and the eternal Roman desire to expand its borders, turned its gaze westward? Picture it, a formidable fleet assembled in the bustling ports of Hispania. Roman triremes and sturdy cargo vessels prepared for a voyage no Roman had ever attempted before. Their crimson sails, marked proudly with the symbol of SPQR, catch the powerful Atlantic winds as the ships leave the familiar shores behind. The Mediterranean, once the center of Roman power, fades into the distance as the fleet ventures into waters no Roman chart has ever described. Days turn into weeks. Weeks stretch into months. The sailors navigate by unfamiliar stars and battle unpredictable storms. Massive waves crash against the hulls while relentless winds test the strength of Roman engineering and discipline. Supplies grow thin, and many aboard begin to question whether any land exists beyond this endless sea. Then, one morning, a cry rings out from the crow's nest. Land. Not the familiar rocky coasts of Britannia or the warm shores of Hispania, but something entirely different. Before them lies a vast and untouched wilderness stretching beyond the horizon. Dense forests rise like green walls along the coastline. Rivers wider than the Tiber snake through the land, carving deep paths into an ancient landscape that has never seen Roman roads or Roman cities. Roman soldiers step onto the shore, their armor shining under a foreign sun. Their sandals press into sand that has never felt the footsteps of European civilization. The air is thick with unfamiliar scents, and the sounds of distant wildlife echo through towering forests that seem endless. Scouts move inland cautiously, mapping the terrain and reporting what they find. Vast fertile lands, abundant rivers, natural resources beyond imagination. The reports returning to the Roman commanders describe not a small island or remote trading outpost, but an entirely new continent. This was a new world, a land that could transform the Roman Empire forever. And if Rome truly discovered America at the height of its power, the consequences would be staggering. An empire that already dominated the Mediterranean might suddenly find itself ruling lands across two oceans, opening the door to an entirely new chapter in human civilization. With the discovery of the Americas, the Roman Empire, already a colossus stretching across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, begins to cast its shadow across a new ocean. What began as a daring expedition quickly evolves into something far greater. Roman engineers, renowned throughout the ancient world for their discipline and ingenuity, waste no time establishing a permanent foothold in this newly discovered land. Along the coasts, forts rise from the virgin forests, their thick stone walls and watchtowers standing as symbols of Roman authority in a continent that has never before known the presence of the empire. Soon after, bustling ports emerge along the shoreline, filled with ships arriving from across the Atlantic, carrying soldiers, settlers, merchants, and administrators eager to build a new frontier of Roman civilization. These ports become gateways between two worlds, linking the vast lands of the Americas with the powerful cities of Rome, Carthage, and Hispania. As Roman expansion pushes further inland, the familiar structure of Roman urban planning begins to appear across the landscape. Cities rise in orderly grids, complete with forums, temples, markets, and aqueducts, all connected by the legendary Roman roads that had once united the empire across Europe. These roads now stretch across an entirely new continent, allowing legions, traders, and settlers to travel quickly between distant settlements. With every passing year, Latin culture spreads deeper into the New World. Roman law begins to shape governance. The Latin language becomes the language of trade and administration, and Roman customs slowly begin to influence the societies the empire encounters. Trade routes across the Atlantic soon become vital arteries of the Roman economy, Ships loaded with new and exotic goods sail constantly between continents, carrying precious metals, rare timber, strange new crops, and valuable resources that Europe had never seen before. These riches pour into the Roman treasury, strengthening an empire that was already the most powerful civilization of its time. With these resources fueling its expansion, Rome grows wealthier and more stable than ever before. The empire that once ruled the Mediterranean now commands territories across an ocean, transforming it into the first truly transcontinental power in human history. This monumental encounter between the old world and the new begins to reshape the destiny of the Roman Empire itself. What began as a single voyage into the unknown is now rewriting the course of history, setting Rome on a path toward a future far greater, far more complex, and far more powerful than anyone in the ancient world could have imagined. Imagine a world where the Roman Empire, not content with dominating the known lands of Europe, Africa, and Asia, turned its gaze westward. Picture their mighty triremes, sails emblazoned with the SPQR, pushing beyond the Pillars of Hercules, not into a void, but towards a new continent, a land teeming with untold riches and vibrant civilizations. This isn't just a historical footnote, it's a seismic shift, a rewriting of global destiny. Fast forward centuries, the Roman Empire, fueled by the boundless resources of the Americas' gold, silver, exotic timber, and new agricultural wonders, never falters. The internal strife and external pressures that led to its historical decline are mitigated, then overcome. Instead of fracturing, Rome expands, evolving into a truly global civilization. Its legions, now equipped with advanced weaponry and strategies born from centuries of continuous innovation, secure vast territories across multiple continents. Roman law, once confined to the Mediterranean, becomes the bedrock of justice from the Atlantic to the Pacific. The grandeur of Roman architecture, with its soaring aqueducts, intricate road networks, and monumental cities, stretches across Europe and the Americas, a testament to an enduring power. Latin, the language of emperors and poets, influences countless tongues, shaping the way billions communicate. Roman traditions, from governance to philosophy, permeate societies worldwide, creating a unified, albeit diverse, global culture. In this modern era, the Roman Empire isn't a relic of the past. It is the preeminent global superpower. Its cities, gleaming metropolises of steel and concrete, rise majestically on every continent, interconnected by advanced infrastructure. A formidable Roman military, equipped with cutting-edge technology, stands as the ultimate guarantor of peace and order across its vast dominion. The very fabric of our modern world, from our legal systems to our languages, from our art to our daily customs, bears the indelible mark of Roman influence. How different would our present be if Rome had discovered America first? It's a question that echoes through the ages, painting a vivid picture of a world both familiar and profoundly alien, a testament to the enduring power of a single, pivotal moment in an alternate history.